friends, one important area in your group 2 examination, you know the syllabus. Okay, Indian history, that you have to answer. History carries how many marks? It is for 30 marks only. So you have to write your prelims for 150 marks, you know well. Okay, in that especially history covers 30 marks. Ancient, medieval and modern. Ancient is there, medieval is there and modern is there. Three areas also they are there and you have to remember that. Okay, so in Indian history you have to cover one of the important area, that is Indus Valley civilization. So you know well, Indus Valley civilization one of the important area. So for your examination, Indus Valley civilization. Okay, so beside the river Indus only, this civilization came to light in the year 1921. So and Sir John Marshall only excavations were conducted, you know well. Okay, noblest civilization that came to light. You have to answer the questions. What questions will be asked in this? So especially group 2 examination. So there's a rock statue of a dancing girl found at. Bronze statue of a dancing girl found at. Dolls found at. Ink pot found at. Evidences of snake worship found at. Like that questions will be asked in the examination. You have to know Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Chennu-daro, Kalibangan, Lothal, Banwali. What important things are found? Each and everything we have to know in that. Indus Valley civilization. Beside the river Indus only, this civilization flourished. That's why it is called Indus Valley civilization, that we have to see. Excavations were started to this one in the year 1921. Prior to 1921, it is believed that in India, civilization that was started with Aryans in 1500 BC only, but the excavations undermined the opinions of this especially, and one of the noblest civilization came to light. So especially it is the contemporary civilization of Mesopotamia, Egypt and China civilizations, you know well, right? That's one area we have to see. So this is urban civilization. How can you say that Indus Valley civilization is urban civilization? It is urban civilization because, okay, all developments, they took place. Even underground drainage system that was well established during that time. Underground drainage system that is well established. Okay, so like that, that is one. So second one, Vedic civilization, that we have to see. Vedic civilization we are calling. I will write on the board. So one is the first topic we have to see, this Indus Valley civilization. Okay, so this Indus Valley civilization, that is one area. You know well, Indus Valley civilization. Okay, Indus Valley civilization, that is one important area. So you can so see this. Okay, so in this you see Indus Valley civilization, that is one area. We have to see this one. After that we have to see Vedic civilization. This Vedic civilization, that is one of the important areas for your examination. Vedic civilization period is, so this is started in the year 1500 BC and continued till 600 BC, you know well. Okay, Vedic civilization. One is early Vedic and one is later Vedic civilization, like that we can say. One is we are calling early Vedic and one is we are calling later Vedic civilization. Like that here, Vedic civilization, that is also one. Vedic civilization. Okay, so this early Vedic, later Vedic or Aryan civilization in this. So this any question may be asked in the examination. So especially Aryans came to India from, so the Central Asia. Who said? Who said that Aryans came to India from Central Asia? It is Max Muller. Who said that Sapta Sindhu? A.C. Das. Who said Arctic region? Balagangadhara Tilak. Who said Tibet? Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Who said Russia? Gordon Child. Who said Austria-Hungary? MacDonald and Giles. Okay, who said Kashmir? L.D. Any question may be asked. Okay, in Rigveda, how many slokas are there? In which mandala of Rigveda, Chaturvarna system that was discussed? Kula Gotra first time discussed in which Veda? Any question may be asked. In Rigveda, Chaturvarna system appeared in, okay, 10th mandala, Purusha Sukta said about this Chaturvarna system. Chaturvarnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. They are called Chaturvarnas, you know well. Brahmana, that is mentioned in Rigveda 14 times. Kshatriya 9 times. Vaishya 171 times. Shudra only one time. So like that any question may be asked in Vedic civilization. After Vedic civilization, so there is especially Vedas we have to see, Upavedas we have to see in that. So Vedangas we have to see, epics, itihasas we have to, each and every topic we have to see in that. Vedangas, Upavedas, okay, at the same time, Shaddarshanas, Upanishads, each and every topic we have to see in that. Political conditions, economic conditions, social conditions, religious conditions, all these we have to see in this. One is we are calling early Vedic, one is we are calling early Vedic, one is later Vedic like that. Later Vedic civilization, early Vedic, later Vedic. Early Vedic start in the year 1500 BC and continue till 1000 BC we can say. This one start in the year 1000 BC and continue till 600 BC, that's a period of this one. Like that, Vedic civilization, that's one of the important area. After that, we have to see this Jainism and Buddhism. One is Jainism, we have to see. Jainism. One is Jainism and one is Buddhism we have to see. Okay, in 6th century BC only these two emerged. In Jainism questions can be asked and in Buddhism also. In Jainism there are 24 Tirthankaras Sinobal. First one Rishabhanada, 23rd one Parshvanatha, 24th one Vardhamana Mahavira. Historically founder of Jainism, 23rd one Parshvanatha. Mahavira is called the real founder of Jainism. He is called how? He is called the real founder of Jainism. Like that. So in Jainism we have to see. Jain principles are called Panchavratas. Buddhist principles are called Arya Satyas. Four noble truths. Okay. So like that. So here we have to see one is Jainism, one is Buddhism. Mahavira, Vardhamana Mahavira is considered. Vardhamana Mahavira. So this Vardhamana Mahavira is considered to be the founder of this one, Vardhamana Mahavira. So coming to Buddhism, so this Gautama Buddha is considered to be the founder of this one. Gautama Buddha is considered to be the founder of this Buddhism. Have got idea? So like this, I have to remember all these areas, well. Okay, got idea? So Jainism, Buddhism, that is one of the important. After that, we have to see one of the area, Mauryan Empire. Mauryan Empire, that is also one area we have to see in this. In ancient India, Mauryan Empire. Well, Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of this one. Chandragupta Maurya, we have to see one of the important characters. Chandragupta Maurya, then we have to see this Bindusara. Bindusara we have to see, then we have to see Ashoka. So and after Ashoka, this was started declining. So like that Mauryan Empire. In Ashoka, many questions can be asked. So Ashoka gave 14 rock edicts. In that, the name Ashoka mentioned in which of the following inscriptions, like that question may be asked. It is in Musky inscription. Kalinga War mentioned in 13th rock edict. Spread of Buddhism discussed in 14th rock edict. So like that any question may be asked. In which inscription? So especially it is said that all people are like my children. 6th rock edict. In which of the following books diverse was said first time? In especially in Mauryan period, in Arthashastra we can say. In which book it is said corruption? Arthashastra written by Kautilya. So like that Mauryan Empire, that is also very very important. You have to remember this Mauryan Empire. So Mauryas we can say. After that Gupta Empire, that is also one important area that we have to. Gupta Empire. One of the important area, Gupta Empire we are calling. So Gupta's period is called Golden Age. We are calling this one as Golden Age. Chandragupta II's period is called Golden Age. Aryabhatta lived in this period. Brahmagupta lived in this period. Sushruta lived in this period. Well, Sushruta Samhita. That is a book written by Sushruta. So like that here. So you have to remember all important points. Navaratnas lived in the court of Chandragupta, 2 only. Navaratnas. 9 poets lived in the court of this one. They are called Navaratnas. Okay. So like that, Gupta Empire is also very, very important. Gupta era started in the year 320 AD. Gupta era that was started in which year? In the year 320 AD only. This Gupta era that was started. Sri Gupta was the founder. After that, Ghatotkacha Gupta. Then Chandragupta I. Then Samudragupta. Indian Napoleon. Samudragupta is called Havendra Sen. Samudragupta is called Indian Napoleon, we are calling, right? So like that here, so one of the important area we have to see is Gupta Empire. Gupta Empire, that is one important area we have to see. So, but in the period of Gupta, Chandragupta II's period is called what? Golden Age. We are calling this one as Golden Age. Now, got idea? So, Gupta Empire, that is one of the important. After that, in the this one, Harshavardhana we can say. Harshavardhana of Kannauj. Okay. Harshavardhana of Kannauj, that is one of the important area. Harshavardhana came to power in the year 606 and continued till 647 AD. That's the period of Harshavardhana. Sakala Uttarapatesha, complete North India, that was administered by Harshavardhana. He was the last greatest Hindu ruler who administered complete North India. That you have to remember. So like that, all these areas you have to cover in. So ancient India. Okay. So once I will show the syllabus. Okay. So in what areas so are there, you see. So one is salient features of Indus Valley, that we have seen. What we have to see, that we have to discuss each and everything. Then Vedic is Jain Buddhism and Jainism. We say this Buddhism as well as Jainism, that is there. Buddhism is there. Jainism is there. Then Mauryan Empire, that we have Gupta Empire. So their administration, socio-economic conditions, all art and architecture, Harshavardhana and his achievements. So this is the area in ancient India. So we can expect 10 questions, 10 bits from this. Ancient 10, medieval 10, modern 10. So like that, 30 marks from history for your prelims examination. Qualifying prelims is very, very important. If you qualify prelims, then only you can write mains. Suppose if you fail to qualify prelims, how is it possible to appear mains? It is not possible. That's why be thorough with the subject. Be sincere. Be dedicated to your subject. That is very important. Okay. Second one, you see medieval history, Chola's administrative system. Cholas in South India, Chola's administration, local self-government that was introduced by Cholas. Chola's administrative system. So local self-government that was said in Parantaka Chola's Uttaramerur inscription. Uttaramerur inscription of Cholas said about. So this local self-government of Cholas, that's one important point. So then you have to see Delhi Sultanate. After that, Mughal Empire, that is also one. Then administration, socio-economic conditions, religious conditions, art and architecture, all these related with this only. Language, literature. Bhakti, Sufi movements are there. Shivaji, Maratha Empire. So advent of Europeans. These are all there in this especially. So Chola's administrative system, that we have to say Rajaraja Chola. Greatest ruler in this, Rajaraja Chola. Brihadishwara temple that was established by Rajaraja Chola, that you know well. Then Rajendra Chola, after that declined. Okay. So then Delhi Sultanate. Delhi that was administered by 5 dynasties, you know well. Delhi was administered by how many dynasties? 5 dynasties administered. Delhi Sultanate. Okay. Delhi Sultanate. Delhi Sultanate we are calling. Delhi was administered by 5 dynasties administered Delhi. How many dynasties? 5 dynasties administered Delhi. 5 dynasties administered Delhi. First one, slave dynasty. First one is slave dynasty. Slave dynasty. Slave dynasty. Second one is Khilji dynasty. Khilji dynasty. Third one is Tughlaq dynasty. Okay, third one is Tughlaq dynasty and fourth one is Sayyid dynasty. Sayyid dynasty and last one is Lodi dynasty. Like that, 5 dynasties administered Delhi. So the period of this one that was started in the year In which year it was started? In the year 1206 and continued till 1526. That's the period of this one. The people came in the year 1206, continued till 1290. So this one 1290 and 1320. So this one 1320 and 1414. This one is 1414 and 1451. This one is 1451 and 1526. That's the period of this one. Got idea? Like this. All these important areas you have to see in this. So that's one of the area. Then after, you have to see this Mughal Empire. Mughal Empire, that is one you have to see. So which one? Mughal Empire. This Mughal Empire, that is also one. Mughal Empire that will start in the year 1526, continue till 1857. Great Mughals we have to see in the middle. We have to see even Sher Shah Suri. So we have to see this Babur's son Humayun, then Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb, all these characters. And in middle, Sher Shah Suri also we have to see. Like that, Mughal Empire, there's one. Art and architecture, all these we have to see in this Mughal Empire. After this, we have to see this Shivaji Marathas. Shivaji Marathas, we can say. Shivaji was the greatest ruler. He was born in the year. So he was born in, Shivaji was born in 1627, there in Shivaner, Pune, Shivaner. Pune region only he was born. Shaji Bhonsle, Jijabai were the parents of Shivaji, you know well. So like that we have to see. Ashtapradhans lived in the court of this one. Chaudh and Sardesh Maki, they were the taxes. Guerrilla warfare introduced by Shivaji. Each and everything we have to see in this. So after Shivaji, including this, even Peshwas. Peshwas also we have to see. Balaji Vishwanath was the first Peshwa. After that, advent of Europeans, that's one of the topics. Advent of Europeans. Advent of Europeans, that's another topic that was asked here. Advent of Europeans. How these Europeans came to India, that's one of the area that was asked. So these questions. First people to come to India, the Portuguese. Second one, the Dutch. Third one, the British. Fourth one, Danes or Danish. Last one, the French. These are all the people, Europeans who came to India for the purpose of trade and commerce. You know well. Okay, like that, that's one of the important area. Have what idea up to this? Okay, you see this. Chola's administration, Delhi Sultanate, Mughal Empire. So after that, religious conditions, all these we have to see, language, literature. Then one of the area, Bhakti, Sufi movement, that is one. Bhakti is a word derived from base. We have to see Adi Shankaracharya, Advaita philosophy, Visishta Advaita by Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya introduced Dvaita philosophy, Dvaita Advaita by Nimbarka, Shuddha Advaita by Vallabhacharya. Then we have to see Ramananda, Mirabai, Kabir, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So like that we have to see all Bhakti saints. Okay, Bhakti saints we have to see. Sufi. Sufi is a word derived from Safa. Safa means holy. What are the principles of this one? Silsilas. So Chisti order, Naqshbandi order, Qadri order, like that. So they are there. Then coming to this modern India, you see this modern. So you have to see this modern India, that's one of the area. So we have to see in this modern. Okay. You see this modern India, that's also one area we have to see. In the modern 1857 revolt and its impact, there is one rise and consolidation of British power in India. Congress, there's changes in the administration, social and cultural spheres, social and religious reform movements. 1857 revolt is important. We have to see what are the causes for the outbreak of this 1857 Sepoys revolt. What causes are there? And how this continued, who are the leaders in different places. So all these areas we have to see in that. Okay, so and its impact. Then rise and consolidation of the British power in India, how this British established their supremacy in India, that's one. Social and cultural spheres, socio-religious reformation movements. So Brahma Samaj, 1828 we have to see. Young Bengal Movement 1829, Henry Vivian Derozio. Prarthana Samaj Atmaram Panduranga 1867. So then Satyashodak Samaj 1873 by Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. 1875 Arya Samaj Swami Dayananda Saraswati. 1875 Theosophical Society, Madam H.P. Blavatsky, Colonel Walcott. Like that, we have to see each and everything. So 19th century and 20th century. Indian national movement, its various stages and important contributions, so and especially from different parts of the country. So this there is especially national movement, we have to see Indian national movement that began in the year 1885 and continued till 1947. So that we have to see. So Indian national movement, its various stages. Various stages means 3 stages. One is moderate era, one is extremist era, one is Gandhian era. Important contributors and contributions from different parts of the country. Okay, especially all these important characters, we have to say role of Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Motilal Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash, like that. Characters important we have to. So parts of the country, post-independence and consolidation and reorganization within the country. So after independence, what important things are there? So this is all the syllabus you have to. In this especially Indian national movement, socio-religious advancement, all these areas very, very important. We are going to get good marks from this topic. Out of 30, you can secure 30 also. Okay, out of 150 marks, there is every scope to get. So out of 150, this is prelims. Okay, it is how many marks? 150 marks. So prelims 150 marks, you can easily secure 120 marks. Out of even 120 marks, you can secure easily. Okay, you can secure 120 marks, you can secure. That's one of the things you know well. Okay, 120 marks, 120 marks you can secure. 120 marks you can secure. Have you got idea? So like that, 120. How this 120 in the sense? So how 120 marks we are going to gain in the sense? So even if you lose 30 marks also, there is a very scope to get 120. Right? Like this, that's one of the important area. So you have to remember. Right? So like this, that's all the things which happen, you have to remember. Right? So there's each and everything we can discuss, no problem. You will get full marks in history. Out of 30, there is a very scope to get 30. Otherwise, you may lose 1 or 2 marks. You can lose only 1 mark or 2 marks. Okay, you can lose only 2 marks. Right? So that's the thing. So each and everything we can, and we can you can write a test, number of tests also, because that is very, very important. For example, autobiography of Subhash Chandra Bose, Indian struggle. Like Wings of Fire, that's autobiography of, so they say APPSC Abdul Kalam. Okay, so each and everything you have to remember. That's very, very important. Wither India book written by Wither India. Discovery of India, Glimpses of World History. Okay, Letters to Indira. Bunch of old letters, Wither India, all these are written by Jawaharlal Nehru. Like that, each and everything we can discuss, nothing to worry, we can get good marks, you will qualify prelims as well as mains also, no doubt at all. Okay, right. Have faith in you. Definitely, there is success will come to your footsteps. Okay, wish all the best. Thank you.